Now, I will be showing you one important detail which is very important to understand because when we start with Redux Toolkit, there we are having concept of extra reducer. So to understand that concept, first in Redux, we should understand this scenario. So now I have opened JavaScript application and I have opened this file multiplereducer.js. Inside this, I have created two reducer, one reducer for pizza and one reducer for burger. And using this combine function, I have combined both the reducers and inside the store, I have passed root reducer. Now, one important point you should understand is here I am dispatching order pizza. As soon as I dispatch order pizza, here number of pizza base will be reduced by 1. And here I am dispatching order burger. As soon as I dispatch this, number of burger buns will be decreased by 1. So here basically what happens whenever we dispatch the action, both the reducers will be receiving that action. So here I am dispatching order pizza. So what happens? Both the reducer, pizza and burger will be receiving that action. So now if both the reducers are receiving the action, how it is able to understand, how it is able to update only those particular state. So here whenever we are dispatching action, what happens? Both pizza and burger reducer will be receiving that action. But here, one of them will be acting on that action, whereas other just ignore that action. Why? Because we have passed order pizza and this order pizza is nothing but action creator which is returning action. And inside that we are having type as order pizza. So that is the reason this reducer will be acting on that dispatch and this reducer is just going to ignore that dispatch. So to understand this, let me tell you one simple scenario. Now here, as I mentioned, shop owner has hired two chefs. One will be managing pizza and one will be managing burger. Now, because of this pizza and burger, shop is having more sale. So now shopkeeper has announced the sale so that many customer will be visiting his shop. And the sale is whenever customer order pizza, they are going to get one burger free. Now for burger, we have created separate reducer. So what I will do? So now inside this burger reducer, I will be adding the case. Here I will be writing case. Now here inside this, instead of passing order burger, I am just going to pass this order pizza. Here I will write return. I will just explain you what I am doing. First inside this, I am just going to copy my entire state. After that, what I have to do, whenever I am ordering pizza, inside this burger reducer, I just have to decrease the burger buns by 1. So same thing I will copy and inside this I will be pasting. So now here what happens whenever I dispatch this order pizza, both the reducer will be receiving that action. So inside this reducer will be receiving the action. It is going to act and it will be decreasing the pizza base by 1. Then this reducer will also receive the action. Before it was not having this case, so simply it just ignored the action. But now we are having the case as order pizza. So this reducer will also be receiving the action. Now in this case, what we are doing? We are just decreasing the burger buns by 1. So one thing you should remember, whenever we are dispatching the action, both the reducers will be receiving the action where one of them will act on the action and other will just ignore the action. So each reducer will be updating their application state, but they can still respond to any actions dispatched in our application. If this case was not there, it will simply ignore. But as we are having this case, first let me open terminal. Inside this, I will write node multiple reducer.js. Hit enter. Now you can see First time, what I have done, I have dispatched order pizza. First, I'm just printing my initial state. After that, I have dispatched order pizza. So both the reducers receive that action. So pizza base is reduced by 1, and inside that burger bun, what I am doing? I am just decreasing the burger by 1. So whenever I am dispatching pizza, basically whenever customer is ordering pizza, they are getting burger for free. So that is the reason whenever pizza is decreased by 1, burger bun is also decreased by 1. Again, I am dispatching pizza. Pizza is decreased by 1 as well as burger is decreased by 1. After that, I am dispatching burger. Now again, both the reducers will be receiving the action. But now, pizza reducer is going to ignore, but burger reducer is going to act on that action and it will reduce the burger by 1. Similarly, for the last dispatch, pizza is going to ignore, but burger is going to respond, and in return, burger buns will be reduced by 1. So this is very important concept. You should understand in Redux, whenever we are dispatching action, both the reducers will be receiving the action and accordingly they are going to act on that action. Why I am telling you this concept? Because in Redux Toolkit, we are not having the same process. Instead, to apply this kind of process, we are going to use the concept of extra reducers.